Hi, my name is Juan. I'm a coach based in Singapore. In this sharing, I would like to share three factors for you to consider in personal strategic planning. In this sharing, the strategic planning is referring to what are some ways for you to shift closer to your personal vision. Before I talk about the three factors, I would like to share with you a process called personal planning process. In this process, we want to be clear what is the intention and focus of the personal strategic planning. Then we will explore the current situation, the factors, and the information that you have for the focus that you have intent to get clarity. And from the focus, you will decide what is the picture or outcome in your vision, personal vision. And in the next step, you explore what are the difficulties or challenges in moving towards the personal vision. And finally, with the information of the focus, vision, and challenges, what are some of the strategic action you can try to move closer to your personal vision? Implementation are more like planning, action, and since we are likely to face COVID-19 endemic and also influence of climate change, in this personal planning process, we also introduce scenario planning. For example, what will be the impact of COVID-19 endemic in the vision and also the strategic action? Right. Let's discuss three factors to consider during your personal strategic planning. Before that, let's recap what's the motivation for personal planning, especially in the strategic area. This is what Jim Roth, I hope I pronounce his name correctly. He says, if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you will fall into someone else's plan. And guess what? What they have planned for you, not much. I totally agree with Jim. That's my personal opinion. Let's talk about the first factor. For those who are interested in personal development, you probably heard the phrase focus in the now, live in the moment. And it seems to connect with strategic planning, especially for the longer term. So in strategic planning, I would like to share there is a difference between live in the moment and strategic planning. It's a fact that what we have is the current moment. We would like to make the best of the current moment. And in strategic planning, the future is more referring to the direction of ourselves. What does it look like 5, 10 years later with the vision we have? What does it feel like? What would I or what would you observe or experience? So the future is more referring to the direction and not necessarily the exact steps and activity. So I hope it clears. For now, it's more of the best use of the current moment and resource we have. And when we talk about strategic planning, the future refers to the direction. And second factor is make a clear distinction between what I really need and what I want. For example, I want $100 million, for example. Is it a need or is it a want? I think it's very much depending on the vision and the direction we have. For example, if we have the vision of involving in climate change, probably 100 million is something that maybe is a need. And if you're referring to financial independence as a need, so 100 million is probably a want for most people. So we need to be clear, this vision, is it a want or a need? That's the second factor. The third one is goals versus values. I want to share with you like the previous uh, needs or wants. 100 million. What's it behind this 100 million? It is a pure milestone or something we can judge and inspect and adapt, or is something more than that? For example, the 100 million could be representing financial freedom or independence. So is it something that help me to live my life according to my personal value? It's possible. Or if my personal value, is it about making an impact? So the 100 million is also something that would help me to move closer to being more impactful. And here are the three factors for you to consider. Concentrate on the direction of the future. Second, distinguish between what I want and what I need. And whatever I want or need, consider, are they aligned with my personal values? Thank you.